It's already started transmitting. Beautiful. It doesn't matter anyways. We're already live. This thing's a little funky still. Once I get someone here to go over with me, it'll be better. So let's get the live set up. We got 2 minutes. Just smoke whatever's left here. Darker today. That works better. See, people, one day we're going to have this all set up. It's all going to work great. And we have less than a minute to go live on the other side. We're going to start it up here.
The Forex.com app.
New channel. It's live. Start it up. Share. Instagram. Quick share. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 7 o'clock. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll let some people get in here. It's Riding Dirty, No Excuses podcast. Your host, RDNX Stunts. Today, we're trying to get in here. Sorry about the mic at this second. We'll let people come in. I got some stuff going on, so we're just getting the food in and getting talking. All right. Let's see. Bringing up our setup here. So, everybody, we're going to talk about today the winter vacation that stunt riders get when they live in parts of the world where there's snow. Because obviously, everywhere around the world, there is snow. So we got everybody joining in here. I'm just trying to get set up. I'm going to leave my mic right there so it doesn't make as much noise, so you're not getting any crackling and such. SR Freestyle, I see you. I'm pretty funny. Country Castle. Lizzie. Throw out some waves here. Let's see. Okay, we got the live going on. This is on RDNX Stunts. I am going to change this because we are on the wrong one. I'm sorry, everybody, but we're changing this. I'm going to end this one and go back to the Riding Dirty No Excuses account. I'm horrible at this. Here we are. My apologies. We'll wait for people to come back in. I apologize. I threw it up on the YouTube as well. So one day we'll get this all cleaned up. I get harassed about this. Everybody harasses me about it, but we will get it all set up eventually. So we went this weekend to see the Highway Heathens with Cricket Clubhouse at the Motorcycle Super Show International Center here in Toronto. I'm going to say hi to everybody here and send some waves out. I apologize in advance. I went to the wrong account and started it up on RDNX because that's what happens when you rush yourself. Try to hustle during the day, and then when you get night, you want to do a podcast, an episode, end up messing up anyways. So, but that's okay. So we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about Liz, Patty D, Slenderman, and Dad's Rat on One, Christian, the Highway Heathens. They did their, I believe it was their third show for the International Center. They did 9 shows throughout the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I went there for the last day, got the last show in with them. Got to talk to them a little bit. I posted up some stuff on our page. I have some more. I'm just doing some editing right now. I have some more footage that I'm trying to put together from that. I also have footage from our winter hobby. Over the years now that I've been riding, like I said, I'm going on 11 years of the stunt riding with all these people. And for those 11 years, the winter time usually is like a hideaway, vacation, snuggle with the wife and dogs, get in all that excitement and stuff that everybody wants to enjoy. COD. We used to do COD, Stunt TV, and Stunt News used to put on Call of Duty, game nights on Wednesdays. I think they should bring it back up. If not, I think I'm going to start doing it again if everybody's in for a Wednesday night Warzone or Zombies. Not everybody has the new game, but that's okay. We see Maddie, 636 Stunna, has just joined us. Going to put some background stuff on here. Got a little background. Get into this. So yeah, no one did. We stopped doing COD there last year at some point during the winter, and I think we should bring it back. But to the real point of why I'm talking about the winter hobbies is because my guys this year wanted to go to Joyride 150 out in Markham. Such an awesome time it was. I couldn't have find a link up again. Go through our stuff here. Sorry, we're just trying to get our account set back up so we can watch some shows at the same time here. So they started doing the BMXing and mountain bikes. I haven't ridden in years. I was never a full BMX, go out and do tail whips and bar spins. And then I wanted to do bikes, big bikes and dirt biking. So that took over. It's a little easier to ride on dirt bikes and stuff because, less pedaling, right? Who doesn't enjoy less pedaling? So the guys started going. We went one day. Last week, we went on a Thursday, a little after 7, and everybody had a great time. Hit the pump track. We did some jumps. We did pretty much everything except for, and think we didn't hit the intermediate and expert of their jumps, getting into like the bigger stuff. We had one guy, our guy Matt Pano, killer on a YZ125 in the dirt, which we found out this year. He was crazy good, and it was a blast because like, okay, this guy's jumping, doing tricks, and we're like, okay, we didn't expect him, because we're all stunt riders, it's all flatland, right? So comes out, we go BMXing, and this guy is going crazy, doing backflips and like just blowing our minds with all the different tricks he had, which obviously I think we all kind of knew that he was that good. So turn this down slightly in the back so it's not right in our ear. But yeah, he was really talented, and some of the guys that we didn't think were going to be as oh, you like that? Sorry, Matty, I'm still watching you there. Yeah, I like to look good. Wife hated the long hair, and what are you gonna do? Get rid of the long hair, go back to the fade. You don't have to pull it all back and try to stuff it in a helmet, or when you're dirt scooting, wear certain these wear those sleeves, and then you pull back up, keep the hair out of your eyes while you're riding. Like, that's probably the most annoying thing about the long hair, but I love it. It's nice to have. It keeps you warm in the winter. Your ears aren't cold. So, but yeah, so we started doing this BMXing at an indoor park, and I think it's going to become quite an adventure through the winter. It's the next new hobby. I like it because it's keeping us it'll keep us fit and balanced, and when we get back out onto our other bikes, big bikes, small bikes, sumos, whatever we're on. My boy Restless, he's on his quad, which my boy Restless, holy bro, this guy comes out, starts whipping 720s, backflips. I was blown away. I'm like, okay, I knew you rode back today, but I didn't know you were that good. Our boy Ricky, Savage Rick, my guy, killer. I was blown away. Half pipe king. He was like our half pipe king. So we went, me, Restless, and 905 Supermoto. We went yesterday because it was like a rain day for some of the guys. Some of us are off right now, just hustling. So I'm like, all right, let's go. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, we make it down there. We spent probably a good 5 hours down there. Like I said before, I wasn't I didn't put in a lot of seat time to do tricks. I just like flatland and jumping on things, and I didn't get heavy into it. But now that I'm starting to, and I got the guys that are pushing me, my first trick I'm starting to learn is backflips into the foam pit. It was the first thing I tried. One of the first things I tried was backflipping. I don't know why I wanted to do it, but backflipping is like, I don't know, maybe it's one of the snazziest things, right? It was one of the biggest things for dirt biking and supercross, and, so to see the freestyle MX and, not doing it this way, maybe one day, if I get it good enough doing them here, I'll foam pit with a bike, start off the 110 to make it up to the 125s. And, eventually hit like 450s and backflip. It seems like this is actually bringing out more for me. Always loved riding for stunt riding and like trail riding, but now that I have guys that are pushing me myself in the winter months now, Like we're going Thursday again. I've been 3 times in 7 days. Like I think this is going to be our definite winter hobby, and I'm pumped for it. My guys are pretty crazy. I used to kill BMX. Yo, Maddie, Len, my guy. Yo, you gonna come out then? Thursday night, Maddie. We're meeting up for 7 o'clock. It might be there a little bit earlier, but we're meeting 7 o'clock because it's a little bit cheaper after 7. Thursday night, Markham, Joyride 150. If you don't have a BMX right now, which I wouldn't doubt you probably do, so like I think you should come. Send him. I will. I got you. It's all. Yo, the boys will love it. Yo, Ricky, Dell, boys. Yo, we got Matt Pano. We got 905 Supermoto. Our boy Chris Brown's coming. Not the Chris Brown. This is this is the white, super light skinned Chris Brown. And he don't beat his woman. Who else do we have? We had a guy, Ryan. Ryan was killing it. He fucked his ankle though last time. Who else? Damn. We got more people. More people want to come. Oh, our boy Logie. Logie came out and he was in the pump track. Everybody gets bruises and scuffs. I got elbow one side, elbow the next time I went out. I took the knee out last night. Just a blast. Logie hit a berm and he went over the berm instead of curving with the berm, you know. It happens. Yeah. Right, Miguel? Bro. Right? If they had one, my guy, well, we need a 50 park like this. This is what I want. I want to find somewhere where we can like all rent. Get the community to rent an indoor lot. And then we can do this shit with 50s and Groms and all that stuff. That's what we need up here is an indoor lot. Find someone that would support us to have something like a big pad inside. It'd be amazing. That's what everybody's got to look, okay? Miguel, Maddie, Ricky, all the boys, we got to find a spot. Indoor lot for the winners. But either way, we're still going to do the BMXing. So, yo, if you want, come up on a Friday night, Miguel. We'll set it up for a Friday night. And you come down. Then at least, you know, you don't have to be worried about, you know, getting up in the morning if you don't have to work a Saturday. Because, you know, not everybody's like Ricky. We don't get home at 5 a.m. and then go straight to work. You know what I'm saying? But, so let's talk about the Heathens. Patty D, I know I'm switching back, but, you know, we got time. We're going to talk about everything. So, Patty D, Liz, third year in a row they're doing the show. About 9 shows in a weekend they do. When I got there, they were pretty beat, but they put on their last show. They just threw at it. Dad's Rad, he was just throwing it down. We had a little incident there. There was an incident. It kind of makes me laugh. I was able to catch this incident. So I'm there watching the show. Don't mind me. We're going to eat because, you know, cares. This is raw. Like I said before, everybody bust my balls about this around me. You know what? I'm redneck. I'm broke. I'm cheap. I need everybody to fucking send me money so that I could build a set. But this isn't the full time. This is only for now. When we get out to the springtime and summer and we get our seasons, we're going to start doing mobile. I'm going to go to events. I want to go to lot sessions and people, like chat with people at the lots, set up at the event lot sessions and do an hour or two or like grab people and throughout the day, go do some riding, get some footage. I want to do more mobile. I think the mobile and getting to know people and, hey, in this On this podcast, there is no care. Just say it. We want to talk. We want to know. You feel a way, throw it out there. Don't whine. I don't like whiners. Whining is annoying. I get it. It's life. Oh, boy, he did this. Bro, you fuck up, you fuck up. Just own your shit, you know? You make decisions. You have consequences. I teach my 18-year-old kid this still to this day. Every day. My mother used to tell me all the time, who's responsible for whose actions? You are. So own your shit. If you want to if you don't like someone that calling you out, you want to call someone out, go do the wheelies on the street. Or not on the street. I mean, in the lot. Go and do like a circle competition, see who's better. Wear a helmet, mofo. See? Ricky's always yelling at me. No matter what, Ricky always yells at me. Because I'm bad for it. No matter where you go. I was at the show with Pat and Liz. And Liz is like, yo, you got to make an appearance. Get on the 110. And, you know. So what do you do when you get on the mini bike? You just get on it. Ricky called me up. As soon as he friggin' seen it. Oh, thanks. Don't I look much prettier, right? Less garbage. You know, you can see my eyes this time. Wife made some dinner, so we're going to do everything. You know? Hustle, and dream. Who we got? Oh, we got Rafael Connect right now. And he is on a ZX63604. One of the competitions over in Europe. Those guys are crazy. Russians, Polish, the Japanese, wild guys. I would say, though, I don't know who's crazier. Jamaicans or like the Russians and the Polskis. Because, like, the Russian guys are pretty wild. The Polskis are pretty wild. But, like, the Jamaicans, fully done. See if we can pull up any footage. I don't know if I have any footage here from the weekend. I'm learning how to, maybe soon we'll be able to bring it up into our lives. I don't like how they have the, I put on a Chromecast, but it only does a strip down the center. Really stupid. How are you supposed to see it? Like, I'd rather you see like this. If I went on to Instagram or find something, because now I have to move footage over here. So one day maybe I'll get a techie buddy to help me out, so I can just click here, there, and things will come up for you to see, you know, what I'm seeing. So yeah, at the show, Pat had his lowrider, beautiful, killing it, hand drags. Liz on the tandem hand drags, always killing it. She's doing really well. It was really hard for them to get Crazy Larry's going. Obviously, because it's sticky, not sticky, not sticky. But they did well for working within like polished concrete a lot to do shows. I'm so proud of them. Can't wait to see their shows this summer. They got lots of shows. Will be going everywhere. We'll see. Maybe I might do some emceeing for them. Everybody enjoys when I come out and do emceeing at shows, and you know, really pop my voice out there and give all the good love to everybody around. You know, really hype up. Everybody calls me a hype man. I think my boy TK's a hype man with his giggles and such, and he gets all like, wee, all excited. I love it too. TK's a pretty good hype man. Savage Ricky, he'll hype you up by calling you a pussy. Oh, you're a pussy. You can't do that. You're a pussy. Do it. Let's go. Boom, go. You know what I'm saying? But I like that. If someone's not pushing you and, you know, your vibes aren't hard, are you going to do better? No. But, yeah, so Liz asked me to come out, so hopefully I'll do a few shows, and I'll do live podcasts at the shows while I'm doing them, so everybody can see me MC and show off my mic skills, I guess, or just like screaming and yelling and hooting and hollering, redneck style, baby. So let's see, we're gonna move on here. Winter maintenance. Let's talk about winter maintenance. Bikes are down because you're not out on the ice with them. Normally you do your maintenance while you're riding, every time you before you hit the lot or before you hit a not street sesh. You're gonna, check your maintenance, keep up on your fluids, check your chain. Chains are a huge thing to make sure you always checking up on. If you're not checking up on your chains, people, I'm telling you, you could be in a wheelie and mid wheelie, that mother is gonna say, go screw your hat, leave the chat, baby. Poof. Watched it a couple times out with homies, out cruising along, brothers in a wheelie, you're beside him and you hear the snap, chain goes behind him, or it jams up into the sprocket up front, which is the worst one. I hate when that one happens because then you break cases and shit. And nobody wants to break a case. Let's see here. We're going to put some. Should we put up Sea Bear? I'm going to put some Sea Bear in the background. We're going to go old. See if we can find some old Sea Bear, right? Let's go back. 2020 videos. Winter maintenance. What is your suggestion for winter maintenance? No Steezy Weezy. How you doing, my guy? Thank you for joining. Let's go back. Way back. You can find him. Oh, tight quarters. Just throw Sea Bear stuff on for now. Let it roll. Yeah, winter maintenance. Tires, bearings, oil, doing flush your systems, checking everything out, reflushing your brake lines and putting in new fluids. Fluids are a huge thing, right? Especially your brakes. You're using that brake constantly. You don't think about it. Even that little bit of color, I wouldn't even let it get to dark brown before it gets to black. I'd let it get to like starting to brown up. I'd change it. You go out the next season and you're just gonna hate it. Yo, Chris Brown, we were talking about you. My boy, Whiskey Throttle just joined in here. My light skin Chris Brown. Now, I believe he's coming out. He was talking about coming out on Thursday night this week, which I'm pretty stoked. Yo, keep it 600, Killer Bry. Yo, I see Whiskey Throttle. So, yeah. Winter maintenance is really good. We got I would say getting your throttle bodies checked, making sure they're in sync. Look, this is way back. Killer Bry, what would you say for winter maintenance? 600 Garage. Check him out on his page. He's got a shop down in TO. Check him out. Get your winter maintenance ready. Stunt bikes set up. Your regular street bikes, your Harleys, whatever you want. Go see my guy. Get set up. He'll hook you up. If you're on the central area, that is the man. Central area, Toronto, he is the man. From one end to the other, you can come see him. See he's kitchen nut. Fuel stabilizer, battery tender. Fill the air on your tires so it don't get a flat spot. Great ones. I like that. That's good ones. Mm, mm. Potatoes are good there, guys. Those are all great. I like those. Great, great, great maintenance ideas. Myself, because my Grom never sees a tuck away. It only right now for the next 2 months ish, my Grom has seen the most downtime it's ever seen in 3 years, going on 4 years. I got it in 2019, 2020. It was fresh. And this is the first time it sat for a long period of time. Most of my bikes, I ran them all year round because I never put fuel stabilizer in them, because even my R6, when I had my R6s, I would try to get out on Christmas Day and New Year's, because Christmas Day up here in Ontario for the last 13 years has been not White Christmas. It has been green as the eye can see. So I go out and I hit a lot sesh. So I try to start my bikes constantly over the winter. I don't really put them away. That's just because I'm redneck and I like to ride dirty. No excuses, obviously. So there's no point for me putting that in. The flat spot of the tire is a great idea. If you don't put it up on stands, that is the best idea. Filling them all the way up, obviously not to 100, 200 pounds, but a good, so it's sitting on a small contact patch. I see Restless joined in. I appreciate my boy showed up. I'll see you Thursday night. We're going to have a good time. Holy yes. Best of 2023. Let's throw some of that on. Winter maintenance. What else? Oh, yo, you know what's a good one I just thought of? And I know Killer Bry would like this one. It's checking all your cables and lubing them up or getting new cables. We never really think about it, but clutch cables and throttle cables, nobody ever regularly checks them. And I done it. On my WR, I was out in Calabogie this past summer, I believe it was. And yeah. And cruising along, and we're in a pretty good spot. We went down a nasty hill, and we were doing some crazy, double black diamond, I guess you call it, trails. And my cable snapped from my clutch cable. Obviously, I ain't no bitch, and I ain't worried, because think about it. All you got to do is start it in gear and take off. I actually always check the lines, but that's because we're always on that shit. Exactly. Right, you know it, right? That's because we're constantly doing it on everybody else's bikes too, so we're always checking our crap. Even if our stuff is always last, like I say, back when I had a bigger shop at my place, and I had everybody always coming to my place, and I had everybody coming in and would maintain bikes and keep on stuff, my bike was more so last, just like my cars, being a mechanic. That's what happens. You always work on your stuff last. But being when you go out for a night ride, you want to get your stuff done first. So you got to get up early in the morning and take care of that before anybody comes by your house on a ride night. Because if you don't touch your stuff that morning and go through your whole bike, you're not going to get to your stuff when everybody shows up, because you're going to start fixing everybody else's bikes. Right, Brian? I know, and I appreciate you for every time you've taken care of me because of small things. Even if it's, I was good, and someone says, hey, you have to do an oil change. Make him do an oil change. Bro, it's okay. I can do an oil change. And then either like tomorrow. No, you need to do an oil change. So, sometimes you get yelled at and you got to do the oil change. But Checking lines is good. You're checking your brake lines. You know, you have a handbrake. If you're running stock lines that are rubber, they flex a lot as time goes by, and they sit in the sun, and you know sometimes they get salt. People ride early in the spring, so there's still salt all over the road and salt brine. So the salt brine gets onto your lines and starts eating away at them. So replacing them, I always suggest, if you're gonna buy a motorcycle and you're spending good money on a motorcycle, and you know, at 1,600, always do your brake lines. Just get them done. Do the steel braided brake lines, because it's worth it. You know, you start getting brake fade because of it, or the line starts to flex in and out. Just garbage. You know, you can lose a brake quick too. Like, you know, it rubs something. Let's say you're dirt scooting. You're out dirt scooting. You catch a rock, it'll rip your line apart fast. At least with the steel braided, you may have a chance if it just rubs. You know what I'm saying? So, winter maintenance. What else we got for winter maintenance? Yeah, like I was saying, bearings. Checking your bearings. How many people check their bearings on their wheels on a seasonal basis, or every couple seasons? You know, some people ride harder than others, so, you know, do you change out your wheels constantly because you're on a supermoto? So do you think that affects that you have to change your wheel bearings every other year or every other season? If you're doing supermoto, swapping back and forth, I would suggest more often changing your bearings, or at least getting them cleaned and checked, and you know, whatever. You're abusing them. Myself, I know I'm going to probably throw some in. I'll probably order some in April. Buy a set for both sumo rims, so then I don't have to worry about nothing. It's definitely a good idea to check those things. What's another good one? You got dirt bars. Check your risers, the bolts. You got clip-ons. Check all your bolts. I've seen guys lose it because of the and flip over their front end. We got every time you change your tires, you should check. Yeah, that's good. When water gets in and rusts up. Yeah, grease up the axles, Miguel. With greasing up the axles, and we got keep it 600. Sorry, I just rubbed my mic. With the checking, there's no water in your rims, because it is true. Especially, sorry guys, especially when you're if you're changing tires a lot, and you know let's say your bike is stored in a cooler place, but it's kind of outside-ish. You know, it gets a fair bit of moisture in there. You know, hot, cold, it just builds up some moisture, for sure. And if you're not riding it a lot, it'll definitely check your wheels for cracks, tires for cracks. I was just thinking that. You know what? You're talking about the water getting in. Check your tires for freaking weather cracks. Weather cracks will suck in that water. It'll just take it all in. Always make sure you wipe out your tire when you're putting on the new ones, just in case there's junk in there. Not even because of the not even just because of the water, but like, you know, anything can get in there. Not because of the balance. That's what I should say. Let's see. Grease up the good time to do fork seals. Ooh. Okay. So, Miguel, thank you for bringing that up. That's a great one. For guys like myself, Rodney Sargent, OG Jeff, Nasty Nate, Jesse Toller, Sit Down Steve, Seabear, all the guys that love stoppies. My boy, 636 Stunner. Oh, can you hear it? Oh, yeah. That's good. That's from all those backflips. My neck's a little sore from practicing backflips. Yeah, so fork seals and your oil. That's a big one. I did, most people put in dirt bikes. I'm told like 5 weight. I actually went with 10. I went with 10 this year on my WR 250. Because I love stoppies and I knew I was going to be riding in a lot of forest. And I was going to be very abusive on the bike. So I went a little bit heavier oil and it helped. I didn't get heavy into my stoppies this year because my front brake, when I was in Calabogie, snapped my clutch cable. I gave my risers to my other guy because he broke a set of risers on a rock face, like crawling up a rock face. Shot him one way. Oops. Past injuries are starting to catch up. And so we switched him out. And I flipped my bars are just lying upside down. Well, I guess some of them stock masters don't like it when you hang them upside down for like a couple days. So it's all messed up and it just never gave me that solid grab like it used to. So I didn't really work on the stoppies, but having the heavier oil in was it made a difference. I wasn't the rebound was like snap, bap, 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 bap. I was hopping and jumping and I was jumping pretty decent jumps. I wouldn't say I was, super cross jumping, but in trails with what the surface I was able to maneuver, and I jumped over top a couple guys and landed with it in, and it made a big difference. I think if I would have had the 5, I would have definitely bottomed out my forks a lot more. Now, when I did my R6, and like guys doing wheelies, we're coming down on them constantly. I'd want that little bit stiffer for the first impact. So when you're coming down and you do that first impact, I'd want a little bit more like stiffer oil, I guess, just so it hits and then it takes it in. I wouldn't want it to slam in. I had a set of forks a few years ago on my R6, and Shadow Chris, nice to see you jumping in there. Big love. We'll see you Thursday night. Can't wait. Oh, I almost forgot Shadow Chris was there, people. So Shadow Chris, love the guy. Awesome as shit. Amazing man. Always sending big love. Always comes out for camping weekends. Even if he doesn't stay the whole weekend, he'll stay a night and he will go, oh, he's buying a bike. Okay. All right. There we go. I'm excited. So it went from, I think, 3 or 4 of us that actually had bikes, and then like four guys that came with us, 3 or 4 guys, others that came with us that didn't have bikes. They rented once. They loved it. They thought it was great. Now we're Kijijing, we're marketplace, everywhere. We're getting bikes. We are going. This hobby is turning into an obsession, and it's only been 1 week. I love it. So yeah, when I had my R6 with the, I'm not too sure. I sent it to a guy. He built them up and set them for my weight and all that. And I said, I'm a stoppie fanatic. It's like they kill me once, but I still want them every time. Every time I get on a bike, I always try to touch front brakes, feel it out. I love stoppies. My Grom, stoppies on a Grom are so much fun. And if you really get to learning like kangaroo hops and 360s, you can really huck those things. And they're slow, but if you get like that, you get that like Artisenberg, like his dip, where he's like, wow, and it pops you. And I think that's another good thing why I went with the heavy oil. So it helps with that, that rebound to send you off when you're freaking, when you're doing those kangaroo hops and shit. Like, obviously I'm not a huge guy. I'm like 170 pounds, maybe 165. I think maybe most people would say no, you shouldn't go with that. Yeah, because your weight, blah blah. I like snap. I want to get hurt. I want to have fun. If you're not wild and you're not going, full rage, fully dunce, what's the point? And I started getting on my. So I can't wait. I'm sending the WR soon, which I'm looking for a P34 caliper. I'll look online soon, but I'm just looking through anybody online. If you're within, Ontario, and you're around, you got a P34 caliper that you happen to not want, the Brembo, let me know. I could really use one for my WR250. We're going to get that out, and Handbrake Life is coming on to that thing for next year. I need to do more death spins. I'm really enjoying the death spins. That's actually a trick that I've been working on with the Grom. Like, I don't know why. They're fun. Hopefully they will help. That's a trick I should start working on is 360s. What's up, Ryan? How you doing? Work on 360s and like tail whips and stuff like that. Eddie, yo, big love to Eddie. Clutch Up Chris's dad, big love. We like amazing. This man like raised such an amazing kid. I always send my love out for Chris. LLK Chris. We will all see you soon. We will ride again. It's just you gotta keep pushing forth, and that's all we can do. So keep slaying. We'll see you guys. We'll be coming down for as many Detroit days. My boy Wayback Rez, Wayback Kerbet, all the boys. We're gonna come down. We're gonna see you. We're practicing on the BMXs right now, so we're ready to keep up with you guys and hit those Detroit streets. Hopefully we're going to do Chicago and we'll all meet up together and do some Chicago streets. Broward is a big one. I'm working on trying to do ESR in Texas. Let's go over to the live birthday ride Windsor. Oh yes, of course, Eddie. We will be there. We didn't get a chance to do the Windsor one this year, because some of the guys had to swing back home after we did the Detroit one on Friday or Saturday, whatever it was. So this year we're coming down. We're spending the night, and we're doing both. And I can't wait. We all can't wait to come and show our love for Chris. Big love, Eddie. We got Whiskey Throttle. Just ordered a full crash cage for his MT and a 12 bar. Was thinking about a handbrake, but massive foot brake. My opinion, master the foot brake. Master the foot brake. Oh, look at that. Miguel, you see that, Eddie? Miguel said Windsor was lit. Definitely doing both this year. Hell yeah. All right, Miguel. Yes, Chris, 100%, my guy. What I would suggest, I don't know, did you get the crash cage? Did you get your front cage and your sub cage and your 12 bar? If you did, that's great. And look at, see, I got Honda Z450 just chimed in here. Foot brake all day. See, if you ask Diddy, if you ask any of the OGs, it's always Destiny. Nice to see you. Glad you could join. But foot brake. That's what I say. We'll go hit the Grom, get a couple scrapes in on the Grom after a day, and then jump on your MT and start practicing. Once you nail that like a scrape, and you know I've seen your wheelies, you know, I think getting you on the Grom, do 1 or 2 sessions just hammering on the Grom as much as possible. Get yourself to that comfy point where you're dropping back and hitting scrapes. You know, I'll have mine out there, so we'll be hitting the B lot lots of times. And then once you do that, once you start your foot brake and you got that full control, then I suggest you jump over to yours. In the meantime, what you can work on your bike is drifting and rollers. Work on those two before you start throwing it back. Learn the control and the power of the MT before you actually throw it up in a wheelie. Just, this is my thoughts, obviously. Some guys will say, yeah, just dump clutch and throw it up. But, you know, you're my guy. And I know you got talent. I've seen you. And I know you can do it. So stay with foot brake. We'll jump on the Grom. You can have the Grom for a whole friggin' sesh, bro. And just beat on it and learn to scrape. Once you scrape, bro, then jump onto your big bike and start wheeling. Sent it. I like that. Sent it. Chris Carson, a guy, I see you jumping in. We're talking about, Chris here, Whiskey Throttle. You got an MT, and just wondering if foot brake is life. Foot brake is life. I'm actually working on, my last time I was on my Grom, I was working on a staggered foot brake, or like foot in the bar and like the stand-up circles of the foot brake. But I was practicing them as a sit down, throw it up, and then clutch in, do the clutch bump and jump, and then throw that foot, and then start the circles. I think that's like I can't ever just do one. I gotta like 3 tricks into one while I'm learning something for some stupid reason. It's just like I was doing the backflips. Like, yeah, backflip. And then like I'd get a bunch of like pointers from my boy Russell still. And he's like, yeah, you did. And then he's like, you got this. I go to throw it. And for some reason, I'd go to do like a tail whip with the bike. And I'm like, I'm in there 10, 15 feet in the air. And I'm now throwing a tail whip when I was trying for backflips. Bro, you seen them. I don't know if we got all of them. I got to go through them. But I got to go through my phones because I brought multiple phones. And I have a whole bunch of footage on there. So that's why once I get a buddy who's really good at this computer shit, I'll be able to like from here work it. And, you know, I'll be able to bring something up on the screen and show you like footage that from the night before or the weekend. That's my next step of what I'd like to be able to do. So if I have to set up my laptop onto this screen and then I can run everything through it, then I just got to go get a really long HDMI cord is what I think. So we'll get to that eventually though. But yes, I have a whole bunch of footage on the GoPro from last night, a few different angles on top of the helmet. So I got to go through it all, and I got to kind of critique myself and figure out where I need to be. Johnny Utah, what's up, my brother? Thanks for joining in. We're just talking about everything, you know what I'm saying? Just everything. We're talking about BMXing right now. Foot brake, definitely a must. I fucked up and learned handbrake first. Now still haven't mastered the foot brake. The 2024 foot brake game is a must. Miguel, I understand that. That's why I say my thing, I believe, where I messed up myself for my own journey in this, I should have bought a pit bike when I bought my big bikes. And I should have worked on, what's for dinner? She made some mashed potatoes, some chicken cutlet, gravy, and I think there was something else. A bigger monitor for you. Ooh. You gotta get me set up. Well, I got people that ask me, and I just don't know what. I don't like asking. You know, they're like, "Hey, what do you need?" I'm like, "I don't know. Come over, have an episode with me, tell me what we should put in, help me set up. I'm redneck as fuck, and this is what I'm doing. I'm semi-tech savvy. I was in computer engineering courses, but that was back in the day with like DOS. Definitely need more than one screen. Yeah, I'm just, you know what? Here, you guys can see. We'll take you over here, and I'm going to show you. So, my boy Warcrime 53 back in the day hooked me up with this MSI laptop. So, we're on the YouTube over here, and you guys over here, we are on the Instagram post. So, he sold me this beautiful laptop. Beautiful, like, thing is mint. And, you know, I just need to, like, someone to help me. Just a little bit. I got to make a website still for the podcast, you know. So, that's what I need, people. I need to be set up a little bit better. I will eventually, in the next week here, cover this up. If I do this, I need someone to come and hang out with me next week and get me, like, next Sunday or this Sunday. I know I'm a little behind. I was going to do it on Sunday while I was there, but things, I wanted to get to an early show. I didn't have a chance to. Dogs have been sick, so trying to back everything up and get ourselves going. But maybe this Sunday, I'm not too sure. If it's snowy, then I'll have some. Ooh, I got a tapestry for you. Ooh, I like. I got some posters. I have my Restless sign, which my first one, which I don't even know if it's up online anymore. And I have my old Hoodneck Hooligans poster. But I'd like to make it a little more. You know, we'll get there. You know, I'll fix this. I just need a guy to help me with this. I think it's going okay. We're doing good. We're feeling good. You know, eventually I'll make an intro. We'll set up the whole website. I'll have stickers coming soon. I'm working on my logo right now. I have an artist who is she's a medical journal artist. She is a tattoo artist, and she is insane. I haven't gone to see her in a few years, but you know, she's just amazing. My wife and her are best friends. They're so great. She moved out to Peterborough area, and she's tattooing out there at, I believe it's called the Hive shop. And you know, I'm actually going to get her to do. I have a whole bunch of tattoos that I need to get done. I need to get my silhouettes, one for Canada, one for the States and one for Jamaica. And to get the silhouettes done on my leg to make a whole piece of all the places I travel to. When I go across, obviously Canada's Canada. I wasn't gonna do I might do like an Ontario one and then hit a BC one, but I'm trying to hit the countries. Those are the main ones. So I put the main silhouette of a stunt rider, and then some people are doing like the honeycomb like art. I'm gonna do a whole leg piece of different places I get to go and stunt. In the States, it's hard, you know. I'd have to do like a whole leg and go through each state. Even in Canada, we have a few provinces. Not like that's much, anyways. But some 2x4s and tap cons and a sheet of drywall, brother. Yeah, and we will get it done. So maybe we'll work on that this weekend. We will get it done, and then everybody can stop busting my balls. But I'm hustling during the day, and sometimes you gotta hustle hard, so you don't have time to get this backdrop all done. But we getting it. I got a light in here now that's not blinding us and facing me right in the face with LEDs. So that's a friggin' start. That's not bad. Yeah. So I'm gonna hit a dab. I'm gonna eat. Right about a minute 2 on YouTube Live. What else should we talk about today? Somebody's sending me stuff. Getting messages. All right. I just got told. Oh, dirt bikes in the snow. On Z. Honda Z450. This man is right. So let's talk about studding. So, sorry, I just kind of rubbed this. My apologies. Let's talk about studding tires. So, last year before, my boy Savage Ricky and myself, I had one of the original Evoque bikes. So Evoque's one of my sponsors, as well as Ride Rich. I am that bitch. Valve. Leave it. I'm just going to check right now because I don't want to not have it right. Am that bitch. So I am that bitch. CA. It's Valve. She's an original sponsor of mine that's taken care of me for 6 years. Before I had my wreck, I met this young lady. She does CBD oils and bath bombs and such topicals. Just amazing stuff. Lots of edibles of CBD. And so she's been taking care of me for almost 6 years now. And that's my main source of medically keeping my body maintained. CBD baths. I take CBD almost every single day. So yeah, she was one of my original sponsors when I got into this life. So it's about 6 years ago, and then Evoque found me, and I had one of their bikes. Ride Rich and 22 Customs this past 2023 have brought me into the family, which we have big dreams that I want to pursue with these guys. I have lots of people that are in my corner, and we just lost Instagram, but that's okay. I'm going to keep it going. Yeah. We got to do this stuff now. This live doesn't matter anyways. So we lost that one, but we're trying to bring it back up. Give me 1 second, guys. Apologize for this. But it wouldn't let me not do this. I'm going back live just for another. We're going to keep going for a few minutes because I'm still going live on the other one and I wasn't finished. We'll wait for people to jump in. You know what? We're gonna. We're gonna put this one on too. We're live and we're waiting. So we got 2 people on. We got One Wheel White Stunts, One Wheelie Stunts. Hello. So we're on the Ride Dirty podcast as well as we're on RDNX Stunts because I'm putting up both today right now. We got everything set up. We have a live going. We were just talking about Riding Dirty No Excuses podcast about studying your tires because winter fun, right? Who doesn't want to have winter fun? So right now, me and the boys, we have been doing BMXing at Joyride 150 in Markham. Great time. Yo, Jamaica, big love. Jagu, Hot Tool, big love to my brothers in Hot Tool for life. I'm glad to hear about things coming back to you. You know, the boys getting things back. Big love. Oh, look at that. We have a friend coming to visit. It's a dog. Come here. See if he'll come visit. Come here, buddy. Come on. It's okay. I have a scaredy pup. This is my dad's dog. He's a little scaredy pup. See? Scaredy pup. Yeah, big ups. Right, little guy? Yeah. He's my dad's scaredy pup. Go on. I guess it's still snowing or raining out there. Ohio City, yo, Ohio City. Yo, shout out. I gotta get down to Ohio. I got a buddy is in Ohio. I just can't remember the town in Ohio that he's at. But Chicago Stunts, Chi-Twin Stunts, Chi-Town. Awesome guy. I gotta get down, visit him. But yeah, where? Oh man, I don't know. Hot Tools. I see Hot Tools on both. We got Hot Tools on both sides. I actually have been invited for May to go to Jamaica with Diddy, Whitewall Stunts, and a few other people. I'd love to go. I'm trying my hardest. I'm hustling hard. If you guys want to see me go to Jamaica or Broward or go to the prison break, I need you guys. I'm monetized right now. If you guys send me gifts and stuff, you know, I don't like asking for money. I think this is the most disgusting thing. I feel weird. I'm always trying to help people in the world. I'm not about it. So, but I got it. I guess that's part of this. You know, I want to go on adventures. I need that little extra help to get me out there. I'm working on stickers right now. I have stickers coming for both the Riding Dirty No Excuse podcast and the RDNX Stunts ones, which I gave a bunch out while I was in Jamaica. People sniped them out of my hand like instant. But I got a big batch of them coming soon. My logo. Oh, is she gonna come say hi? Do you think we can get her to say hi? She keeps lying about this. Like, come on, you have the best shirt on right now. We're always talking about not giving a fuck. And this is a shirt that says I don't give a fuck.
I'm just talking.
See, she won't even come online and even give me a little fucking kiss.
Fine, I'll give you.
Yo, Surin Electric Bikes is on for sale. We got J. Well Williams. We got King Grizzy. Just Jordan. I know. Yo, I wish. D-Blocks, that guy. Randomly, we were doing our Halloween ride, and D-Blocks was in Toronto at the same time. It was awesome. So sick. Jev, you better be wearing that lid, my guy. I'm looking at you. What? You gonna look?
I'm looking.
Yeah, that's the YouTube one you're looking at.
Yeah.
And then you got the Instagram over here for Riding Dirty.
You have like.
This one shut off. It did like a timeout. They only give you like
There,
an
see,
hour.
they can see my hand.
I see. So YouTube can see your hand.
YouTube can see my hand. And they can see my boobs.
Oh, you hear that Instagram?
They can see my
You
boobs.
hear that Instagram? She's talking about her breasts.
I'm not giving Kiko pain meds
Today? Okay.
just because it seems fine, depending on what time you see
That's
him.
fine.
Okay.
I don't even know what time it is now.
Just after 8.
So, yes, that is where it's at. If you would like to see me chatting with people and riding all over the world, I gotta make the claim to ask for gifts. Send me it. I will have a shop up and running. Like I was talking with my boys on the Ride 30 podcast, we are gonna have T-shirts. I have another guy. As soon as I get my logo set up, they're going straight over to people that are gonna print for me on both sides, stickers and shirts, and I'm going to make tumblers. So when you go to a stunt show or any event, I'm not even going to just say a stunt event, you go anywhere. I know every man's woman loves having a tumbler. They may not be as Milwaukee or Stanley or whatever the hell those ones are, that are basic bitches that are like literally brainwashing you into fucking buying their garbage. I'm going to have stuff that's going to say Ride Dirty No Excuses podcast, and then we'll have the RDNX stunt ones. We'll have mugs, coffee mugs. Who doesn't love a coffee mug? We'll have number one stunner, and then we'll cross it out. Maybe that'll be a nice one. But yes, it'll all be up within the month. I'm working on it. I'm hustling hard. It's just, the money in this world, they're always fighting back. Taxes. Tax season's coming up, right? So they fight you with all they got. And then, carbon tax you. So, but yeah, this is where it's at. This is what we're doing. I see that the RDNX stunts, if anybody's watching from here, yes, my background will be changed by this weekend. And then we will go. Destiny, what up, Destiny? We got over here Z450. Okay, we're back. I got you back on that side. Let's talk about it. Studding your tires for the winter. I did the Evoque years ago, a couple years ago. Sold it to a friend of mine who needed a bike for his kid. I didn't really sell it. I just gave it to him, for fuck's sake. Took care of him. He takes care of me. Back and forth. Dangster, you're back. What up, my guy? But yeah, I did the old self-tappers through the inside, and then I duct taped the inside of the friggin' tire, the back side of the screws, and then I threw tubes in, and then when the tubes blew, I just drilled a couple holes and started filling the tire on the inside with spray foam. So you spray in a bunch, spray foam, spin the tire. Go to another side, go to like 4 corners, and then you spin the tire. And then let it sit overnight, let them puff up. Never have a flat tire again. Can't use those rims again without having to deal with all the crap. But if you have an extra set of rims because you have a shitty pit bike, the best way to do it. If you check out Evoque, I'll post that up right now. You check out Evoque. They got some great stuff going on right now. They got a new 2024 editions, much more solid, stronger frames. Look at here. Corners on a wheel. Corners on a wheel. Oh, yeah. Like, what do you mean cornering on the wheel? Of course you corner on wheels. Corners on a wheel? What you say? What do you mean? What do you mean cornering on a wheel and a little light? Question mark. Well, we lost everybody on the RDNX stunts. Thought it would have been bigger. But you Dylan. Oh, drilling. Drilling? I drill them. I do all the way across. I don't do like the sidewall with the screws, but I get all the way to the end. I didn't pre-drill mine, but you should. Pre-drilling is a good idea. Use a bit, pre-drill, then put your screws in, and then lock it down. If you want to keep the studs for a long period of time, put nylock nuts on from the outside. So get your screw about yay long, whatever it is, come through and then put a nylock nut on it. They'll stay on longer and they won't pull out or puncture the tube. Like push them back in. I didn't have that issue because I had so much. I think I had like 3 cans of spray foam somehow. I just kept filling it and filling it and filling it. But they worked pretty good. So, I guess that'd be for today. The YouTube, it's all up on YouTube. Even me sitting there switching it up because Instagram only gives you so much on live. I think it's like 45 minutes an hour. So next time we will run both again. Hopefully that. Mimsy Sunny. How you doing? Yeah, we're just talking about winter vacation hobbies, you know, when you're down and you have nothing to do. Brabster. We got Brabster on the Ride Dirty podcast side. Brabster, thank you for joining us. Will we see you out Thursday night? I hope to. Pedal biking is fun and it's very, wow, these legs. Man, my legs, I can feel it. Deacon Yachino! Oh my! Amanda! Wendy Yachino just joined onto my live. Hello, Wendy. How are you? This is my mother-in-law. She's wonderful. We're just rocking the podcast right now, Wendy. I'll show you. Let's see here. See, we got the podcast up, YouTube going. I'm just trying to go. Miss Deacon Yachino just signed on to our Instagram Live. Would you like to?
Oh God, Mom, get off!
Come on, you don't want to say hi to your mother?
I did. I called her today. Thank you very much.
Well, she's on right now watching us.
Mom, go to bed.
Look, can you believe she talks to her mother like that?
Go to bed, Mom.
What do you think she is? A senior citizen? She is a good 60 years old. Come on.
Go to sleep.
So that's what we're doing. We're just chatting about the winter hobbies. And right now, this is my winter excitement. She doesn't want to show her face, Wendy. She's scared.
I'm going to call my mother and then she'll hang up that.
Yeah, you see that? B-Town Riders joined. See if she's still in here. She is. She's loving it. She's loving it. Right, Wendy? We're just enjoying the live stream of the redneck. JBD30, thank you for joining. And now my wife has walked away again.
I'm going to sleep.
Maybe one day she will come on and say hi. She'll probably like, oh, I got to pee up first. But we're going to get her on because she needs to come on and do a lot mom session where we chat about being a lot mom and then deciding to not be a lot mom. Because, you know, sometimes just going to the lot after a while of seeing your other half get thrown from a bike, and, you know, they just don't like to watch it after a while.
No.
Right?
Be nice as long as my mother.
Love you. Brabster says he will be there Thursday night.
Well, it's a good thing.
That's your boyfriend, Tom.
It's a good thing that I won't be there.
What? You love Tom. Tom's your best friend.
Whatever.
You don't like Trish. That's what
I fucking love Trish.
Good thing she's not watching it.
Love her. Tom is a means to an end.
Oh.
He's all right.
Hear that? Hear that, Brabster?
He's all right.
We're weird and we're wild. Oh, look, we have JDM EK Josh B. Sup, mans? Oh, she's here. No, I think she was talking, or he was talking about Trish being beside him watching. Yeah, we're into that. Oh, you know I love you, Trish. Don't start with me. It's Amanda. It's all Amanda. Because she hasn't seen you in a while. She's upset. Ange rocks. Yo,
I will throw down.
Ange, I seen you rocking it out after having a baby, back on the Harley. Good work out there, rocking it out. Doesn't take you any time. Killer. So if you have a chance, everybody, from the Riding Dirty podcast or Idea Next Stunts, check out Ange Rocks. This young lady just had her second baby, and she's still killing it with her man, Jason Poole and Stunts. Awesome, awesome team. They kill it out there. Love watching them ride. He takes riding to a whole new level on his Harleys, and I love watching them. For being a short little girl, she rocks it. I apologize, little girl. I mean, young woman. She rocks it. She kills the Harley. She throws it around like it's a pit bike, and it's great to watch. Love it. Keep up the great work, Ange. We will eventually get a chance. I'm hoping to do something down by you guys, an event, or do a ride with you guys this year. You're definitely on my list of people I would definitely enjoy having a chat with and getting to ride with. You're definitely on my list. Just as Rodney Sargent, Jesse Toller, a lot of the older guys, I really enjoy watching. You're all on my list of places I want to stop and adventure and just get to see what you guys do in person. You know, I know I do the same thing, but it's your styles. Seeing the styles, watching how you move, it's just exhilarating from even being on the opposite side of doing it. And who wouldn't want to do some Ralph Louis circles with some great riders? We got here a couple more people have joined. We got Miguel jumped in here. See who's on the other side. Perhaps are still over there, I believe. And Honda Z450. So what else? What is your winter hobbies? Tell me your winter hobbies. What do you like to do in the winter? I do apologize. I do not know 10SKX what you have placed, but I will give you a wave. I'm not sure where you're from. When I will get off, I will check you out and see where you're at. Fukin Dusty joined. Oh, how you doing there, Fukin Dusty? But yeah, post up. Tell me what your winter hobbies are. What do you do to get through the winter before you get back to riding bikes when the spring comes? What is something that you do? And if you're in, send me a DM for doing COD. I'll post up my COD account later tonight on both sites. Check me out. Blazing Ginger, he's been on. We've had him sitting here beside me already one night. Big love. It was his birthday on New Year's Eve. But yeah, send me what your winter hobbies are and what you do to get yourself through till spring or ride season. Myself, like I said, a little bit of video games and hustle. Do side work on the bikes. Just studded his tires for his 50. Fucking Dusty is waiting on some ice. Bro, talk about waiting on ice is killing me, bro. Usually by now, the Canal Road is all the Canal River is pretty much ice, and people are sledding on it. There's nothing. It's like free-flowing river right now. Horrible. It's like I don't even know what to do when I watch when I drive by. So that's why I said screw it. We started going to the indoor park. Joyride 150 in Markham, bro. I don't know if you're into it, but that's where we're going. Ripped my bike apart, changed up for a 10th time. Bro, I know you got 5 0304s in pieces. Maybe we should just work a deal, and you should just start throwing me pieces. You got any like random frames that are good frames? I could use one. I could build an 0304. It's not my first choice. I definitely like an 013 or 013, a 13 plus, because they feel a little nicer. I don't know. It feels like more like my R6. I think that's why I like the 13 plus. Don't get me wrong, getting on 0304 or 0607, they're still great bikes. Awesome, but I definitely would like my boy Matty, Ant's Head, my boy George. But if I could afford my boy George's bike, I would buy his bike right now for spring. But I don't have that money. And, an 09 to 12? I could deal with that. 09, 12? That's not bad. I don't know. Well, bro, I'm going to have to put it on payment plan. $50 a week, my guy. Trust me, I pay it off before my end date. Timbo! Yo, I still got to come see you, Timbo. Pick up that ball joint press. I'm so lazy. I've been so busy with everything else. I can't say I'm lazy and I'm busy because that's well, whatever. You know what I mean. That one I'm on now, but I converted to the 13 body. Yeah. I like that. I like that idea. It looks good. Timbo, TJ Tats, Timbo, just living it, buddy. We're on the podcast, Timbo. If you want to take a look here, we got the podcast over there. It's on its second run because they only give you 45 minutes-ish to mess with it. And then they shut your live down. So I threw it back up again, and we're running on the RDNX Stunts one. If you'd like to see more, I'm out here. I'm fully monetized. People hit me up, get me out there. We're going to get the shirts and hats and everything going. Got some cool things coming. It's just going to take me a little bit. I got logos being made up so I can bring this all together. But I have everything coming. Oh, Redneck 560. Yo, Redneck. Nothing but the best, buddy. No hillbillies here, just rednecks. And ginger beards. Which I got Tamed Gorilla. If anybody has a chance, check online on Instagram. Tamed Gorilla. They got some beard oil and combs, which all night I've been combing with my comb because you got to take care of the beard. Listen to that. You can hear the nuts. Oh. Got to take care of the beard. Flavor saver, baby. Flavor saver. Unruly Mecca. Wagwan, my brother. Big love. Yeah, so I'd like to hit the Caribbean and go to all the islands, as many as I can. St. Vincent, go to the islands, check out all the bike life at different islands. So I'm going to bring the podcast, interview some people over there, get some footage, learn about where they started, how it come up. Which when I looked in Aruba, one love, brother. When I went to or watched the Arubans with their super stretched bikes, I love it. I think it's great. But then I went and seen that they do it with the pedal bikes too. And all the kids weld two bikes together and stretch it out. And sick stuff. I want to get footage of that. And also, who doesn't want to try it? That's some cool stuff. That's where we're at today. I think we'll drop her off. We're running at an hour 35, and we'll go on to the next one. I'm gonna try for Sunday. Keep your eyes and ears out. Sunday, the whatever is coming up, probably like 15th or something. I don't know. I'll post up. We'll go back live. Maybe we'll have a guest. Maybe someone will jump on the live with us. We'll see how it goes. And I don't know what we're going to talk about. So we'll talk about something else. A whole list of things I want to chat about. Maintenance, events. If anybody has a chance, DM me. Throw me some of the events that are coming up. If you have an event, send it to the podcast. Please. Please and thank you. Go hit up Stunners Etiquette. We have a forum going right now. I'm trying to get everybody involved with it so we can have a place where everybody can go. I want to have a calendar. Everybody can go. I'm going to try to set it up on the Ride Dirty No Excuse podcast. So send me up all your events. I don't care where they are. Columbia, whatever. Just send it to it. I'll post it up. And we'll try to get as many as we can and put it into a calendar. So instead of everybody having to like, oh, where, maybe we can all like bring everything together. Okay, Canada, these are the events that are happening. OTR is having a show. Revolution Squadron's having an event this weekend. Dog Pound's having an event. 636 Donna GTA 416 Motorsports. My guy there, he does his events. Ride Rich is going to have some events. Then we'll go down to the States. I want to post them up. We're going to have them all up in a calendar so nobody can miss something. And if somebody's like, hey, I swore I seen a story up, but I didn't catch the story. It's already down. I want to put it into a calendar. I'd like to make it so it doesn't matter anyways. Everybody's already posting. Everybody's like, oh, I'm worried about a cop. Hey, watching you. Just remember that you got phones. Like they say, iPhones take pictures. Whatever. Everybody's always screwed. They got the green light on. They're watching. There's no light on. They're still watching you at night. So don't even worry about it. You try to use your laptop. It's got a camera too. Watch Eagle Eye. Social credit system. They're watching you for years. Soon as a webcam came about, you were all done. So, Strictly Redline, my guy, out in Colombia, just watching all his footage. Yo, take a check. Check my guy out. Jay Skull, Fully Focused. I am Ray. Thank you for joining. Yes, so Sunday we will be up. We're always live on YouTube. Check out my my page on YouTube. It's the Riding Dirty No Excuses podcast. Check it out. Subscribe, follow. I try to put up the links as fast as I can. I always start up the YouTube live first and then join in my Instagram accounts to get everything going. So then I can send everybody over from YouTube and you can watch everything work. Thank you for the night. I'll have more set up for this weekend. Maybe we'll have some more running on our monitor here, and I'll have other setups so we can see more and be more interactive. I'm trying my best to be more interactive with everybody on here. It makes it a little difficult with the Instagram. Like I tried before, Instagram streaming was very delayed. Did not like it, and I would like to be fast, chatting, acting with people. You guys who doesn't want to be involved, right? King Calico 81, much appreciate you joining in here. We're almost at the end of our segment. Crapshoot, appreciate joining. We are almost at the end. I'm just letting everybody know we will be back up on the Riding Dirty No Excuses podcast, which we're also live on right now. We will be back up live on Sunday with some more work done in here. But we're setting up a trailer so we can be live at everywhere we go. I want to be mobile and talking with people on the ground. So I appreciate everybody coming out. Reg Evans, my guy. Wait to see you out this year. I started freestyle on that side. So, yep. keep your ear out, keep your eye out. Stories will come up. I'll try to keep everybody in the loop of going live, but I'm always on the YouTube live right away, and then I pull up my Instagrams and start there. So just keep your eyes and ears peeled and all your stories. Oh yeah, look, cuts and bruises and scrapes everywhere. See, 1, 2, boom, boom. Appreciate everybody for joining me, and we will see you on Sunday. But actually, probably not. You know what? We're gonna do live from Joyride on Thursday night. I'll try to bring as many setups as I can, YouTube and the Instagram. Try to have everything going. Check you later. One, two, and share. Oh, and now, my apologies over here. I apologize. We are going to end this stream too. I had 1 view on the YouTube. Nice. Okay.